What up? You too. Mm-hmm. Back at it again. Man, just let me start out by saying this. Just because you're a person, don't matter what city you in, what state you in, what country you in, just because you don't fuck with people on a daily basis, don't cause drama and don't go fucking with people, doesn't make you a target for bullshit and drama in life. I learned that, found that out just by me minding my own goddamn business. I get involved in shit. And here I am in the middle of fucking Oklahoma, the smallest goddamn state. Should be in Hollywood. Minding my business. But you know, but here's the thing though. See, I'm not like everybody else. They get on YouTube platforms claiming, oh, I got this drama on this celebrity, and I heard about this celebrity, and this celebrity a part of the Illuminati, and this celebrity. See, I'm on the other shoe. I'm on the other side. See, I could have been that dick that sacrificed Oklahoma to be in Hollywood damn near 20 years ago. Living my last life, living my best life, sipping a Pepsi. You know, I could have been had a commercial with Pepsi by now, baby. If it wasn't for these motherfuckers. Oh, baby, I'd have been had me a commercial with Pepsi. And would have been making a little pocket money. Bitch, as much Pepsi as I consume, bitch, I should have a commercial by now. But this is where shit's gonna go. And shit will eventually hit the fan. So, you know, me being in Oklahoma, making ends meet the normal way, you know, hustle and bustle, scrape coins together, do whatever I need to do to get a bag, and without having to sell drugs and prostitute myself. So, you know, ain't much to do in Oklahoma. Like, bitch, let's just cut the bullshit. So, I used to have black people in Tulsa used to ask me questions like, you part of the Illuminati? If you're a Freemason, you need to go here, you need to go here, you need to go, and it's just like, bro, you're not making any sense, bro. Like, man, I got something in mind. Oh no. And I used to hear black people talking about white people and just unnecessary. Like, bitch, if you don't like them, move. Get the stay the fuck away from like, bitch. It's just that simple. I'm not the type of person that's gonna agree with a group of people just because you don't like these people. Like, bitch, that ain't my problem. But you most definitely made it my problem by bringing me into shit that was unnecessary. So, since I found out from Freemasons within the music industry how Oklahoma tried to set me up on numerous accounts, and 2 attempts to blood sacrifice my ass, just so the truth wouldn't come out. Because even though I hung around a lot of people, I kept a lot of shit to myself. I wasn't the one to go gossiping to everybody about, oh girl, I found this out, and so and so told me this, and your baby daddy told me that, your baby daddy's sister, uncle, cousin told me this, and your uncle's baby daddy's brother fucking on his um, friend's sister's baby mama wife. Like, just bitch, I ain't in all of that. So after finding out that white people and black people in Tulsa tried setting me up, I said, okay, fuck it. I ain't gonna go on one of those typical shooting sprees, stupid shit like that. I'm just gonna sit back and expose motherfuckers. And you're broke any goddamn way. And Freemasons in Hollywood, not gonna lie to me. Like, not gonna lie to me. So, there's this nigga named Clem Reed who killed somebody in a hit and run and lied about it. And then once I got old enough to get my driver's license, told everybody I did it. And I'm just like, okay. So, sat back there, watch this pussy play pussy, watch him try to pretend to be an innocent Christian man, and just all kind of fuckery. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, nigga. So me being me, bitch, I played memory loss and just drinking, have a little anxiety of a breakdown, and just trying to figure out, what happened, what's going on, and why people shady the way they are. And I ain't even fucked you. You know what I'm saying? So I sat back for about, what is this, 2023? I sat back for 5 years. This will be the 5th year where, I cut motherfuckers off. Like, bitch, cut you off like toilet tissue. Because shit ain't adding up with what Freemasons are telling me from Hollywood. Like, what they telling me makes sense to me. But what I'm seeing in Tulsa, Oklahoma, not adding up. Excuse me, y'all, I got sinus problems. The weather, and then me smoking, sinus drainage, and I'm avoiding an asthma attack by not swallowing the fluid, drainage, whatever. So, I was supposed to graduate from high school and become a model for Tommy Hilfiger. And then eventually would have been in a music game, Could have met Beyonce. Could have met Kelly and Michelle. Could have met the girls. Could have met the girls. Could have met Ava Mack, Kusha, Lady Gaga, kick it with the girls without all that bullshit drama. Bitch, I don't have energy, like, for the bullshit. But I found out that when Clem Reed caused this hit and run in Tulsa, Oklahoma, near downtown around like 95 going into 1996. I thought the nigga went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, thought he did his time, because didn't see the nigga for a while. Like, legit. Didn't see this nigga for almost 10 years after that. So, but I kept it to myself. Like, I didn't go around gossiping to motherfuckers in Tulsa, because it's like, bitch, I'm not married to you. So, bitch, you think I'm just gonna open up my mouth about some shit that I possibly know, you possibly know? And bitch, you know, you can end me just by me mentioning just a hint of what I know? Absolutely not, baby. I'm one of them kids. I was one of those humans that kept shit to myself. Like, bitch, when I'm in an unsafe zone, bitch, I mind my business. So, me thinking that he went to jail and minding my business, I'm like, okay. Why is this nigga so fat? Like, nigga, you wasn't always fat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, last time I remember this nigga in 1995, you weighed maybe like $160, maybe $170. Now you almost pushing 300 pounds. Oh, okay. I don't see how the fuck you gain all that weight. And why? Then this nigga wanna go around telling people lies and shit. Got his sisters and his mammy telling lies, and everybody he go to church with telling lies. And it's just like, okay. I know what I know, cause bitch, I was there. You bitches wasn't there, so I know you gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll set you up. Cause bitch, I was in the car that night. I just thought the nigga did his time, and apparently he ain't do his time. So it's time for me to expose you. I done been through too much, and I'm not really giving a fuck. Like, at this point, bitch, I'm done with Tulsa, and over it. So me being me, getting high, fucking around with music, you know. I just so happen to have the abilities to understand the messages that are in the reverse music, but it's just a different language, and I just so happen to understand that language, and fucking everybody else up that it's me and that I'm alive after all of this shit. So it's like, okay. So, 2019, I cut everybody off legit by 2018, right before COVID hit, because shit just wasn't right, man. And then once I stopped drinking and was just getting high, I started seeing shit that I wouldn't see when I was drunk, and it was just like, I gotta play drunk as fuck. At this point, I gotta play drunk, or my life is gonna end real quick. So, play drunk, even though I wouldn't. Would play like I don't remember shit, even though I did. And be high as a kite, baby. Roll me a blizz on tea, honey, and puff puff. You know. Got my medical marijuana license, and you know, learning as I go with my own situations. And I had told people, excuse me, like I had told people, I was like, Oklahoma gonna approve it. And as soon as they approve the medical marijuana license carrier, bitch, I'm gonna go get me one. And people looking at me like, you don't even smoke. You smoking now? You ain't drinking. You smoking. I'm like, bitch, yeah, I smoke. I'm like, people just assume I was just too motherfucking good to smoke me a blunt. like, bitch, I just wasn't willing to catch a case before it was legal, bitch. You think I'm supposed to sit in jail for possession of marijuana? And marijuana makes me feel good, but bitch, it ain't worth me feeling that good to catch a charge. Absolutely not. So, 2019, I started telling the friends that I do have, and explaining to Freemasons within the music industry, like, yo, did I just hear this in so-and-so song? And I'm like, bro, I don't need people mistaking me for a hit and run person named Clem, bitch. Absolutely not, bitch. So, as I'm playing certain celebrities' music in reverse, I'm hearing certain shit, and I'm just like, bro, why is this shit activating my goddamn memory? Like, shit that I thought was, over with and done, this shit was never settled. So it's like, prime example. That's 2019, I was getting high one day. Fucking around with Beyonce's music, but reverse. Excuse me. And bitch, I goes play Beyonce, Who Runs the World. And I'm jamming, because I'm listening to the beat, like, I'm jamming. Girls win the war. Girls win the war. And I'm just like, all right. Girl to the war. Guards win the war. But when this bitch said, pull out IV, don't actually, I said, what the fuck? Like, that ass Beyonce was like, if you go back and play Who Runs the World in reverse, you hear Beyonce say, pull out IV, don't actually. And then I go back and I'm like, I know I'm high, but bitch, am I hearing this correctly? Then this bitch turns around and says, Clem is a must. And I'm like, bitch, I only know 2 Clems in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, common sense. Like, bitch, I only know me and one fat fuck that I don't get along with. And I'm just like, okay, I don't ever recall fat fuck Clem ever having an IV pull out of his arm, because you ain't had no heart attack yet. But I suffered a heart attack in 2010 and they pulled an IV out of my arm. So I'm just like, man, let me dig into this shit just a little more. Just a little bit more. So I'm getting high. And I'm listening to Beyonce. Like, at this point, bitch, I'm so focused on what the fuck Beyonce said in reverse music, bitch. I don't even play her regular music like that anymore. Maybe a couple of songs, but bitch, I really been bumping the shit out of Beyonce's reverse music for like the last 5 years. Hey, Ashley Slots. Hey, I know you probably like, what the hell is going on? How you go from playing slot machines. I know I miss you too, Ashley. So, Ashley, when I found out some stuff, and I found out somebody in Oklahoma was using my identity, so I had to quit playing at the casinos for a while. So, that's why my videos went from slot machine play to talking about Freemasons and the Illuminati. So, but when I get the extra money, I'ma send you some Oklahoma scratch-off tickets. It's just, they've been shitty here lately. Like, I've been playing for like the last 2 months and been a terrible session. So I didn't want to buy scratch off tickets the last 2 months and send them to you and not win shit because it's been bad. Like the casinos here have been fucking terrible. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna keep it a bill because I know you and your husband like to play. And it's like the casinos between Hard Rock Casino and these other two casinos in Tulsa has been absolutely fucking horrible. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Ashley. So now that I come to the realization that people in Oklahoma were being very messy, and me being just so happened to be born on a Freemason bloodline and tied to celebrities in Hollywood, like, bro, I could have had a whole music career. You know what I'm saying? Like, had I had the first fucking ticket up out of Oklahoma, I could have been in Hollywood making music, being a model, making my own paper, not getting caught up in bullshit in Oklahoma. And do I really want to be the first one to expose Oklahoma? Nope, but somebody got to, because that's some bullshit. So, now where was I? Oh, yeah. So, 2019, that's when Tulsa, Oklahoma finally shut down due to COVID. So, like, what no casinos, hell, you could barely get to a Walmart. Like, shit was just shut down, no movie theaters. So, all I was able to do was, sit at the apartment, roll me up a blunt, get a little chokey, and just play music. And like I said, I was listening to Beyonce's music in reverse. Oh, well, me and your husband is 9 times out of 10 probably cousins. I'm not that far from Tahlequah. I'm like an hour and a half from Tahlequah, so tell your husband he better be glad he got up out of Oklahoma because it's rough in these streets. So, unlike everybody else on YouTube who wants to call themselves trying to expose Hollywood and all of that, and it's just like, bro, you can't expose shit when you don't understand shit. Like, that's my whole thing. Yeah, like, I'm not that far from neither one of those. But 9 times out of 10, me and your cousin, I'm pretty sure we're some type of cousin. That's just, I fall on one side and you fall on the other. All right, I'll be right back. I need me a good old Pepsi because I'm out. And then we're going to get into the story. So, right, I'm back. So here's the thing. See, I used to drink Cold Red Mountain Dew, like, but then afterwards it got to I drank it so much it got to tasting funny. So I guess that was just my body telling me I'm drinking too much. So here's the thing. This whole time that I was playing at the casinos from like 2009 till 2019, the casinos were mistaking me for a whole nother guy. So you had this guy that had the same first name as me that killed somebody in the hit and run, and then tried to put the blame on me so that he doesn't sit in prison because he wanted a music career so bad. So me being me, not really paying no mind to it, going to the casinos, trying to make a quick buck. Like I was trying so many different ways in the casino, like starting different challenges, and it was just like shit just wasn't working and shit didn't make sense. And I'm the type of person when something don't make sense, I sit back and try to figure that shit out, even if it's just me by myself. Because it's crazy how you have all of these casinos outside of Tulsa paying like fucking crazy. Come to Tulsa and you can't even like, bro. I'm gonna tell you how bad it is. I took might as well say a total of like 200, almost $300 to three different casinos, and couldn't even win half of what I was playing back. Like, bro, if I'm seeing all of these other casinos that are legit, like, I get it. If I take $100 to a casino, I know for a fact if my machine is not ready to pay within like the first 10 spins, okay, I accept that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll accept it. Like, okay, I might be 10 or $15 down, but I know something's like either a bonus or a line hit coming. It's just there's no other options you have. When I tell you I stuck $100 into a slot machine at a Tulsa casino and did absolutely nothing, I was like, I'm done. It's horrible. It's like, see, here's the thing. I'll get back to the whole Freemasons and music thing in a minute. But see, here's the thing. See, Oklahoma has the slot machines that you guys have, like Huff and Puff, Wheel of Fortune, um, what is it? Huff and Puff, Wheel of Fortune, Piggy Bank, um, Dragon Link, Fire Link. You know, we have those here. So I know people on my channel were not used to seeing the red screens. So that was my main entertainment. It was like, I see everybody playing, Dragon Link, Huff and Puff. Me, on the other hand, I really can't afford to play Huff and Puff like I want to because Huff and Puff if you don't catch Huff and Puff within like the first 6 or 7 spins to get a bonus, Huff and Puff gonna eat your ass alive. And what I would like to bet on Huff and Puff, I can't afford. So it's like I'm not even fit to try it. Like I'll go over here to these red screens and play my money longer versus going to go play Huff and Puff because it's like at least with a red screen here in Oklahoma, $100. Then I've seen people playing it too. I've only seen I seen here recently where a guy stuck $3,200, almost $3,300 in a machine and got down to probably like maybe like 200 and some dollars after playing all six of them, and then turn around and won the 3,200 back. So it was just like, I get it, he won his money back, but bro, he just put that in there like that. Like my whole thing when it comes to casinos, I get it. When you win a little money, you get excited, but if you go into a casino with $3,200 and you have not at least hit a minimum of like four jackpots already, you get the fuck up out of there. That's just like I get it, you know. Not every machine gonna be hot, or not machines not gonna be turned on that day. But it's just like, bro, if I take $3,200 into a casino, I don't give a damn if it's only $1,200. If it's only 1,200 one ticket, 2,000 one ticket, and maybe 5,000 another ticket, out of $3,200, baby, I'm expecting a minimum of three hand pays, even if they small. For me to stick $3,200 into a slot machine and play six different games of that same company, and then only come out to hit 3,200, and I gotta pay taxes, I still lost. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you stuck $3,200 into this slot machine. So technically, you're still losing because you have to pay taxes on it. And then it's just like, bro, bro, I've never been able to take $1,000 into a casino because I don't have family or friends in Oklahoma, well, Tulsa, where we can save up our money to go play. So there's an advantage to other YouTubers where if you got a husband or wife and you can save up a little money to go to the casino, then I understand that. But see, I don't have that. I'm on my own. So it's just like, if I don't do something with that $100, I'm busted for the next 3 weeks. So, but then I started realizing too, after 2019, that the only way people were really hitting hand pays and jackpots is if you was betting $10 and up. I don't have that type of money. Like legit. Bitch, if I'm gonna bet $10 to spin, yeah, 6 kids is a lot. But it's like, bro, I can't afford to take $300 to a casino and go stick it in a $10 machine and expect to do something just because everybody else doing something. Like I don't. I stopped running off that shit. Like I finally got to the point in life with the casinos. It was like, bro, you see everybody getting hype, and then if a person is winning, people sit down and play next to you, and it's just like like sometimes people get lucky, but it's just like I stopped doing that, and then once I stopped running to a machine in an area where people was winning, I was doing better. Now, if I was to go play, like I was saying earlier, like I played Huff and Puff, but the penny denomination, and done okay for what it was. But I've only played it like 2 or 3 times. And like me, I'm the type of person like when I play Huff and Puff, I want to be able to bet that $5 bet. But you got to be careful because you can do excellent and hit a hand pay of 2 cent denomination. And the minute you go up to betting that $5, that shit'll suck you down. And I'm the type of person I get irritated real easy. So I gotta watch what I play. So like I I get irritated very easily when it comes to casinos because it's just like, bro, you make roughly close to $500,000 a month, like legit. You make close to $500,000 a month from customers. So it's just like, come on now, like. But the thing about it is, see, I had kept the secret of being a Freemason to myself for years. Like, I'm not married to anybody, so, it's nobody's business. But Tulsa, Oklahoma had lied to people that I was supposed to be with in Hollywood. So while I'm here in Tulsa playing at the slots, trying to get a little money together so I can go take a trip to Hollywood, the casinos turned against me. So when people started asking me, what's wrong with you, and you're always upset, you're always irritated, but then you're quiet, but then you're upset, then you're quiet, and it's just like, all right, finally, fuck it. I tell everybody what's wrong with me and why I stopped going to the casinos. So I found out that Tulsa, Oklahoma allowed this black lady to steal my social security number. She committed social security fraud by collecting money and reporting it that she was spending the money on me, but wasn't spending the money on me. And then I had her stealing my identity to collect social security benefits. Then I had this black dude in Tulsa who tried to frame me for his hit and run murder because I wouldn't give him grandkids. Then 2010, I suffered a heart attack, and Tulsa, Oklahoma wanted to tell Freemasons and my royal family, which is tied to the British, that I was dead all of this time. And it's just like, shit just ain't adding up. Excuse me. Like, shit just wasn't adding up. So, after figuring out all the bullshit and all the petty shit and cutting people off, and I ain't gonna lie, had I not stopped drinking alcohol, I'd have never figured this shit out. So, while I'm trying to plan my future to get out of Oklahoma, you got Oklahoma allowing people to steal my fucking identity to keep me trapped here because I didn't tell people when I was 7 that this guy killed somebody in a hit and run. So, in return of them being so called angry and mad at me, they let black people in Tulsa, Oklahoma steal my identity and then allowed them to get away with it. And then once I got old enough to stand for myself, then try to make it look like I was the one that did it. It's just like, oh, so we on this setup shit, eh? Like, oh, you some dirty motherfuckers. Y'all dirty. So while I'm sitting here and trying to figure out why I can't get a fucking job and why my credit score is all fucked up and all of this stupid shit, and it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like in my mind, I'm like, COVID had hit 2018, 2019. And I'm just like, bro, fuck it. Like if I'm going to die due to this COVID shit, because people not gonna sit at home. Like, they're not. So it's just like, fuck it. I'll tell Freemasons that I'm related to. I'll tell my family members that are within the Illuminati Foundation and Corporation. And then I also tell celebrities in Hollywood and explain to them what I know. Because, like, bitch, I'm not fit to die in Tulsa with liars. You know what I'm saying? Like, absolutely not. So now we jump into the music thing. So I was playing Beyonce's music in reverse. Now, to the average person, you won't understand it. To you, to the average person, it sounds like a bunch of mumble, or it might sound like a demon, or it might sound like possession, or this, that, and the third. But you have to be a Freemason and a 33rd degree Freemason who accepted death and was brought back to understand and have the abilities to understand the music. So, what happened was Oklahoma, and I mean do Oklahoma, Tulsa County, instead of letting me meet Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber, Beyonce, Lady Gaga for me to pursue my career, they decided in Tulsa, Oklahoma to use hospitals to poison me because they knew they couldn't use food. So the only way they could do it was using hospitals. So I suffered a heart attack 2010. Completely blacked out, was losing my pulse, and the only thing I can remember before blacking out was having a seizure. So I'm sitting in St. Francis Hospital in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I got an IV in my arm, the what is it called? Um, Anyway, it's where they help you pee, so you don't pee on yourself. So had all that going on. Now, remind you, I was out for 2 days, like legit, wasn't responding to anybody, legit. Um, wasn't responding. They were going to pull the plug on me that Monday. So that means it took place that Friday. So I was out, was in a coma half of Friday, all of Saturday. and then woke up out of the coma Sunday. I think it was like one something in the afternoon. So they was gonna pull the plug on me that Monday. Me not knowing that my Freemason family and then my British royal family knew that I had nothing to do with this hit and run murder, but Oklahoma and people in Tulsa, Oklahoma want to lie saying I had something to do with it. So my Freemason family and I have a couple of Freemason family members within the music industry, and they all knew I didn't have nothing to do with it, but Oklahoma was just so obsessed with pinning this shit on me. So instead of letting me die, Freemasons was just like, fuck it, keep him. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep him alive. We already know he had nothing to do with it. He's not reacting to the bullshit because obviously, like a person that didn't commit a crime is not going to react the way you want to. Stupid. Like you're trying to force me to react to some shit that I had nothing to do with. Then get mad when I go off on people because you're staring at me weird. Like, bitch, if you're gonna stare, at least pay me. I mean, if you're gonna stare at me, baby, at least pay me. Bitch, you gotta pay to look at me that goddamn hard. Bitch, you over here fantasizing at this point when you're staring at me. I don't mind you looking and turn your head, but when you look and you look me dead in my eyes, bitch, you gotta pay me. You know what I'm saying? So, me being me. Then, now we're gonna get into the dark side of the story. And this is not to freak people out. I mean, it is what it is. So, Tulsa, Oklahoma was trying their their hardest to pin this hit and run murder charge on me or blood sacrifice me to keep me quiet. So, 2012 is when my Freemason family and, of course, a couple other celebrities was just like, well, fuck it. Well, you know, the car accident happened in 1995, and here we are in 2012. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he hasn't caused a car accident that killed somebody and left, then obviously it's not him. But since you want to lie on him, what Freemasons did in the music industry, because that's where I was supposed to be, the same blood ritual that the music artists go through, I went through. The only difference is I wasn't in Hollywood, California for it to take place. So, 2012, when everybody was worrying about the world ending, including me, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like Freemasons had pretty much the world focusing on, but shit is just the last of our days. You know what I'm saying? So, and then while everybody else is focused on the world ending, they did a blood ritual on me. So, in other words, the possessions that you hear about music artists is going through and all, I've been through it. So it's just like I just kept it to myself because it's like I'm not in Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? So people gonna be like, "Oh, you just shooting for attention," not knowing I'm telling the truth just because I'm not in Hollywood. So 2012, all of that took place, like legit, and 2012 was around our birthday, September. When I say everything in September changed, everything. I started being sensitive to the spirit realm. People got to clutching their Bibles at me, and it's just like, bro, what the fuck are you scared of, sinner? Like, you know what like, you clutching that, you talking about, I need to go get me a Bible. Like, what did you do for you to go get a Bible, bro? Like, people just don't walk around town clutching Bibles like they used to. Only type of person clutching a Bible that hard is when you're dealing with exorcism or you're going to church on Sunday. So it's just like, like, why you walk past me and then tell me I need to go get a Bible? Like, what the fuck do you know that I don't know, or what the fuck did you did wrong? Is my question. So going through this spiritual change, and then here comes December, and it's like, okay, is the world gonna end, or are we just going through a spiritual change? And it was just like I was confused as shit, and I just kept it to myself because, like, ain't no point in going around telling everybody, "Oh, I'm possessed." This, that, this, that, and it's just like, I don't need that attention, bitch. If the world gonna end, bitch, I'm gonna die in peace. Like, like if the world's gonna end, bitch, I know what I know, but I'm dying in peace. So here comes 2013, and 2013 was a weird year for me because at this point, I knew I was dealing with a possession. Like the whole concept was just like, okay. So now in my mind, I'm like, okay, so who the fuck put a spell on me? You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Sinuses a bitch in Oklahoma. So at this point, I'm like, either somebody sacrificed me or somebody done put something on me. And it was just like, by that time, between September 2012 and like early 2013, I had already did research on this shit. So it's just like, okay, so for a possession to work, the person has to be a virgin, including virgin blood. And the only way that possession is able to take is if you use that person's urine and blood on a certain level of energy. And if the energy is strong enough, the possession will take. So, like, I had already had the concept of like what was going on, and then people wanted to look at me like I was crazy because I'm comparing shit to movies, and it's just like, bro, I get it. Some of the movies is based off somebody else's movie. You know what I'm saying? But there are some movies out there that are based on a true fucking story, and people just don't want to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, bro, they didn't get that fucking movie out of their head or the corner of somebody's ass for no reason. Somebody went through that shit. So 2013 go by, and at this point, I'm just like, everybody around me, like their physical body hadn't changed, but the spirit did, and it was just like, bitch, am I digging too deep in the spirit realm? Or are these motherfuckers just like the energy change? Like, it's almost like a person being bipolar, but it's like instead of the human body switching and reacting to a bipolar situation, it's like the energies in the eyes change. And it was just like, this shit creepy. Excuse me. So, like I kept it to myself because I'm like, at this point, bitch, I don't trust nobody. Like, you can call me evil, but you can't call me a liar. That's how I'm thinking. It's like I had people all on Facebook talking about, oh, you shouldn't be posting this devil shit and da 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 da. And it's like, first of all, bitch, my question is, who the hell sacrificed me to the devil? Is the question you should have been asking because I'm still a virgin, never laid with a female. So the question is, who the hell sacrificed me and did this blood ritual with Freemasons, not knowing that I was related to most of these Freemasons? So people want to come at me asking me stupid questions, and then when I hit them with the correct question, you don't have an answer. Then you want to call me crazy because you don't have an answer for a question that I asked you, but I hit you with a question because you questioned me. Like, don't call me crazy because you hit me with a question and I give you an answer, but then when I hit you with a question, you can't give me an answer. Don't make me the bad person. Let's just be honest. So, 2013 goes, 2014 goes, and by this time, 2015 kicks in. And I'm like, okay, well, it must not be an evil possession because, I haven't woke up with lost memories of hurting somebody or, the average shit that a person goes through when it comes to a demonic possession. So it's just like, well, whoever the fuck it was that came and visited me must not have been so much evil. Like, so I went from 2012 to 2019 dealing with this. And then it was just like, I had my hints and clues about reverse music, but I didn't really go far as exploring it like everybody else do on YouTube. Like, I don't want to get on YouTube and say what I think I hear, and it's not what I think I hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be like everybody else guessing at shit just for some some views on YouTube. So I didn't get on YouTube and talk about this until just recently, and I know people want to be like, "Oh, you just clout chasing," and it's like, "No, baby, trust me, I can tell you some shit from these celebrities reverse music and how you shitting yourself." Right? Let's not mistake it. Trust me. So then we fast forward to 2019, and everything's closed. The casinos is closing. Just like, bro, I ain't shit else to do but roll around town, smoke a little bluey, smoke a little medical marijuana, and just play music. And one day, I was on YouTube and was playing "Single Ladies in Reverse." Play "Single Ladies" by Beyonce in reverse, and there's videos already out there about it. So I'm listening to it and I'm watching the words pop up, and I'm like, okay, but you missed a couple of spots, but I am not gonna say nothing because I'm not giving you credit. You know what I'm saying? So I go back and play Beyonce's "Single Lady" in reverse, and I'm like, you're the beautiful, better shake it like I like it, and I'm just like, okay, hmm. So got to playing her music in reverse and listening to it, and it was just like she got to hinting to shit that was from my past. Then I go back and play Ariana Grande's music in reverse. She mentioned serving in Iraq, and which I'm thinking to myself like, damn, I did get approached by the military in 2005. And around that time, they was dealing with Iraq and Iran and all of that. So it's just like, I'm good. I'm glad I didn't go. But got to playing, other celebrity songs, and then got to playing Justin Timberlake songs in reverse. Then got to playing Justin Bieber song in reverse, and got to playing Chris Brown. Just observing shit. Just scoping, and just shit was just bringing back my memories, and it's just like I don't need people mistaking me for a guy that killed somebody in the hit and run. And ever since then, I've been getting harassed. Like, once I came out publicly and told my Freemason families in California and outside of Oklahoma that I wasn't the guy that killed somebody in the hit and run from 1995, my vehicle come up damaged, all kind of shit, just vandalized my vehicle. So I'm just like, at this fucking point, bitch, I'm ready to leave Oklahoma. Like, I don't have any help here anyway. Like, you're not going to embarrass me. I ain't the sexiest motherfucker on the planet. But bitch, what you not gonna do? You not going to embarrass me in front of Hollywood celebrities, Freemasons, when I could have sacrificed y'all asses in Oklahoma to these people. Like, just ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many other celebrities willing to sacrifice their city to get the fuck up out of it? And here I was just being nice and like, no, I don't want to have to do that. Oklahoma just unfucking grateful, bro. Like, you ungrateful as fuck. And then you want to spread rumors about me. You want to tell lies about me and try to blackmail me in Oklahoma. And bitch, I'm not black, so it ain't working. Then you're mad because you can't blackmail a Native American. Then you get mad and don't want nobody to help me get out of Oklahoma. Then you fuck up my background on purpose, even though I got a bad temper, but you did it anyway. So now you want to play victim like I'm just crazy. Just like, absolutely not. Like, I ain't the sexiest motherfucker. Trust me. If I had money to get up out of Tulsa and go get my surgeries done, I'd be good. But, dummies in Oklahoma want to act like you tried to help me and ain't done shit but lie on me behind my back. Like, bitch, I'm the farthest thing from being racist, but you piss me off and I call you out for what you are and don't give two shits. Then I'm tired of people in Tulsa lying to the police, telling police that I'm waving a gun and don't even have one. At that point, bitch, I'm over it. So, when motherfuckers in Oklahoma got to lying to the police department about me, bitch, I was done. Like, ain't no coming back from that shit. Like, let's just be honest. Like, you wanna, like, all of this drama is because I didn't tell police officers in 1995 that somebody around me killed somebody in the hit and run. It's like, who the fuck gonna believe a 7-year-old child? 7 year old child. 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 7 ye that can't even see over the goddamn steering wheel, stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. So I just waited until 2019 when I had all of my memory of what I had and explained to everybody on social media that it wasn't me in Oklahoma. Don't want to let it go, but you want to lie on me. So then when I explained to Freemasons and celebrities why the fuck I'm not in Hollywood, California, is because everybody in Tulsa County, Oklahoma want to fucking team up against me, both black and white. And it's just like, I'm not fucking either side, bitch. That doesn't make me racist because you bitches lied. And I don't need black people or white people lying to anybody outside of Oklahoma because you dummies don't want to look stupid. That ain't my problem. Like, don't assume shit and you don't even have proof of shit. Me, on the other hand, I got proof because, bitch, when Freemasons come to me asking me about some shit that happened when I was 7 years old, and then it's crazy because it was like, let me see how old I was when I was 7. Bitch, and it added up to 1995. I said, wait a minute. So this whole time I thought this dude served his time. But at this time frame, I didn't know the person died. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I didn't know the person died from the injuries until legit 2019. So I like, do I feel bad for the family member that lost that person? Yes, but like, you need to be mad at that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Tulsa, Oklahoma want to try to use me and then abuse me and then want to poison me to shut me up and then want to have police officers arresting me and type shit. And it's just like, I'm sick of being arrested behind Oklahoma. So, me being me, bitch, you get to pushing my buttons one too many times. Bitch, I get on social media platform and tell Freemasons to get rid of fucking Oklahoma. Ain't shit here but STDs, drugs, and fucking casinos and a courthouse, bitch. Man, that ain't fun. Like, let's just be honest. Like, if that's the only thing you got to fucking offer, baby, then that ain't much. Like, bitch, at this point, bitch, I don't need Beyonce thinking I'm deceased. Bitch, I don't need Nicki Minaj thinking I'm out here fucking around with people and they got diseases. I don't need Justin Bieber thinking I'm playing with his fucking emotions in his head. And I don't need people uneducated about who I really am. So once I got blocked on Facebook for 30 days for making a post. It had nothing to do with sexual or bullying. So somebody on Facebook and they feel it's about what I posted. So, you know, like, it's like, bro, like, I'm officially done with Tulsa. Like, there's like, when I'm done with it, like, you know, when you tell your partner, bitch, you fed up with that shit, and it's to the point where the person you was with that messed up so much in a relationship, like, you don't want nothing else to do with that person. Like, I'm done with this city. Like, ain't shit here for me anyway. I'm not marrying nobody in Tulsa. You think I'm gonna marry somebody from fucking Tulsa and you bitches lied on me to Freemasons? Absolutely fucking not, bitch. I don't give a fuck how ugly I am. This ugly motherfucker ain't marrying nobody. I don't give a fuck If I'm tied to Freemasons that got billions and trillions of dollars, bitch, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing money can do is make your life a little bit better and a little bit easier. Everybody else just assume that money makes your life perfect. Bitch, no, it don't. It gives you access to things that you didn't before. You know, it keeps you looking good. And until you hit about 70 to 80 years old, and bitch, only thing money can do is be younger than you. So at this point, like, bitch, like I'm over Tulsa. And it's like, here I was, 14 years ago, just bragging about Tulsa. And now I'm having to shade you. Don't give a damn. And then you got Tulsa want a lot of Reba McEntire. And then you got Tulsa want a lot of Carrie Underwood. And it's just like, bitch, you ain't gonna lie to them. I'll call you out in front of both of them. Because I got both of them on my Instagram. Legit. Like, if it takes me to break the cycle in Tulsa, then fuck it. Like, bro, I'm not fit to sleep with a female from Tulsa, knowing we cousins, because that's considered incest and it's disgusting. And I'm not fit to lay with a black person in Oklahoma knowing you sick. So it's just like, absolutely not. Bitch, don't get mad at me because it's the truth. And motherfuckers want to try to label me as racist, crazy, and all this other shit because you guilty of some shit you was doing behind everybody's back. And I just like, bro, absolutely not. Then Tulsa wants to try to portray Hollywood, and it's just like, how the fuck you gonna portray Hollywood and you can't even be Oklahoma? Oklahoma is not a city life. Oklahoma's country. Oklahoma was about oil and college, not this city like bullshit that's going on. Like, I'm over it. So, you know, since people want to lie on me, then people want to lie to the governor of Oklahoma and he not from here, then I expose your ass in front of him and not give a shit. Because it's like, how's people in Oklahoma gonna claim I got you pregnant or claim that I gave you an STD and I've never even slept with a female? Now, see, about females in Oklahoma lying, you got black people caught up in shit. Because you had some black person out there portraying to be me while having sex with females for money. So, by me being quiet for the last almost 20 years, you had all these black dudes out here screwing these white girls in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma City. And everybody want to run with this rumor of me being bisexual and shit like that. And then when I come out in 2019 as still a virgin, Oklahoma wants to act like you don't know me. But how the fuck are you gonna act like you don't know me, but you told celebrities in Hollywood and told Freemasons that I fucked you and got you pregnant? Now, all of my white friends outside Oklahoma don't get offended, but you know, that's just how shitty people are in Oklahoma. So it's just like, how you going to be a white individual in Oklahoma and then lie to white individuals outside of Oklahoma. Like, bitch, that don't make sense. You gonna lie to somebody that's the same skin tone as you? Like, that, like, absolute bitch, that don't make any sense. Like, you can't force me for it to make sense, because it don't. And then you had black people who was out here talking shit, spreading rumors and all of this shit, and I just blew it off because I'm not giving a fuck, because you don't pay my bills, I'm not having sex with you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever bullshit you got going on, it's gonna backfire on you. So me being me, and what Freemasons was telling me through reverse music, I kept to myself for a while. Even though I hung out with people, okay. So me hanging out with people, I'm just like, if people in Oklahoma claim to be a Freemason like you claim to be, then you wouldn't have lied on me. Strike one. If you were a Freemason and part of the Illuminati Foundation, and not the society, but the foundation, you wouldn't have lied on me. And if you were a Freemason, you would be bumping reverse music just like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, at this point, I'm over Tulsa. So, that is. So at this point, I'm driving around Tulsa, playing reverse music and jamming to the beat, you know, doing my own thing, yeah. I'm just like, I'm done. Like, I'm not worried about my life being in danger, because bitch, I've already experienced death. You know, I made a self-sacrifice to the Freemasons instead of sacrificing Oklahoma. And, you know, like, fuck it. Like, if Oklahoma gonna be that goddamn petty, then we'll bitch grow up, because I'm over it. And it's just like, if you make all of this money, you shouldn't have no reason to fucking lie. A broke person who steals something, I get it. Even though you shouldn't do it, but I get it. But a person with money, you shouldn't have shit to lie about. And that's just how I look at it. So, me dealing with a Masonic ritual in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when I should be dealing with this in Hollywood, and Tulsa, Oklahoma wants to make it seem like I'm on drugs or on alcohol or smoke too much weed, and it's just like, bitch, I don't give a fuck how much weed you smoke, bitch. Weed can't help you understand a different language, you goddamn dummy. I don't give a fuck how high you get, baby. Weed does not translate any languages for you, okay? Well, let's just be real. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you drink, you smoke. Bitch, you can't learn a different language just by drinking or smoking weed, bro. Like, motherfuckers in Oklahoma want to brag about me not being able to go to college, and you bitches went to college and still don't have common sense. And it's just like, fuck it. Like, if me getting on social media platforms and explaining why the fuck I'm still in Tulsa pisses off Tulsa, Oklahoma, then well, fuck it. You're not gonna lie on me just because you got a higher position, and you think just because you got white skin complexion that you can allow me to other white skin complexion people outside Oklahoma, bitch, you got your goddamn mind. So it's just like me having blood related relatives in the UK, Indonesia, China, Japan, being Native American, tied to Native Americans in Canada, the US, and Mexico. And it's just like, now I done told everybody about me being related to other people. Now Tulsa want to act like you don't know who the hell I am because you terrified. That ain't my problem. So once I got on Facebook and Instagram and start telling Freemasons, like, you can go ahead and use the military airstrikes against Tulsa and blow this shit up. Because I'd be damned if I sleep with somebody and contract herpes or HIV just so the hospital don't get caught in your lie. Bitch, get rid of it. Like, bitch, absolutely not. Like, I get it. My past, so far as trying to hustle to get money to get out of here, wasn't perfect, but bitch, I ain't repeated that history since then. So, and then black people in Tulsa started this bullshit ass rumor of me being a goddamn drug dealer, and it's just like, that shit went too fucking far. Like, bitch, I'm gonna be a drug dealer and pushing a 2017. Bitch, it's 2023. These bitches not think. Obviously you don't. My bitch, how you gonna start a rumor about me being a drug dealer, bitch? And I ain't on some Florida type shit. You feel me? Like, bitch, I ain't stupid. Bitch, if I was out here slanging drugs and being a whole drug dealer, bitch, buying a 2017 Expedition wouldn't have been my run-to, bitch. Wouldn't have been flashy and flossy, but bitch, at least I'd have went and bought me a up-to-date vehicle that I ain't got to worry about really taking care of for the next year or two other than oil change. I mean, come on now. Let's think about the rumors and the lies that you tell that don't really make any fucking sense. And then the roommate wants to lie and tell people rumors and tell police lie because I don't want to sleep with him and don't want to fuck him and don't want to contract HIV from him. Then he gets mad because I told him I'd rather have sex with Justin Timberlake than your HIV positive ass. And he been in his feelings ever since then, bitch. And it's just like, man, I don't want this shit. How the fuck you gonna sit here and be a hoe in the streets? Then when you come up sick, you want to try to be old faithful. Hell to the no. I used to hear men talking about, oh, you can't change a hoe into a housewife. That go for you niggas too. Absolutely. That shit work both ways, baby. Like, men quick to tell a woman some shit like that, but that shit can go for you too. You can't turn a whole nigga into a house husband. Let's just be honest. I might be a hermaphrodite that lives the gay lifestyle, but bitch, you won't play me. Let's just keep it a beat. And I kept me being a hermaphrodite to myself because I didn't trust people in Tulsa. So by me coming out as being a hermaphrodite, Tulsa want to act like you never lied on me, you never tried to hurt me, and you never told Freemasons a lie, and won't act like we cool, and I'm good. Don't be fake now, because you know Freemasons ready to fuck y'all off. And if you're under 18, get up off of here. I know I don't have that many people following me or listening to me, but like, I'm over it, bro. Like, I'm sitting in a city and put my cash app up for a donation and can't even get $1 in this bitch. Like, I'm cool. Freemasons can sacrifice this Tulsa County, and everybody around Tulsa can watch it go down. And the only reason why Freemasons ain't done it yet, because I'm trapped here. Let's just be honest. We went from playing slot machines and having fun to a serious matter. And people in Tulsa, Oklahoma, mad because you told me all your business, and then turned around and tried to set me up, which was your fuck up. Now, am I going around town telling everybody's business? No. But by me telling everybody who I am, everybody in Tulsa, no, they lying. That's crazy how I've never caused this city any problems, and you want to blood sacrifice me to Freemasons, thinking that the Freemasons was going to kill me and keep me quiet so Tulsa wouldn't have any dark secrets. And once Freemasons got a hold of my body and my DNA and realized who I was, Tulsa want to act like I done died and portraying to be somebody you lied on. And it's just like, bro, whatever. So I put a $600 billion hit on Tulsa, and if you ain't got my money, you gonna have to deal with Freemasons. And what does Tulsa keep doing to keep from being destroyed by Freemasons? Lying and telling police I'm doing this, and lying to everybody else saying I'm dead. And y'all wonder why Satan's winning. Let's just be honest. We jumping on a spiritual level now, and you wonder why Satan winning. And no, this ain't got shit to do with me being jealous because I can't win at the casino, bitch. It's just a fact. It is what it is. I kept who I really was to myself because I didn't trust people in Tulsa. And I don't need Freemasons mistaking me for a black dude that killed somebody in '95. So it is what it is. I'll tell the truth. It'll set me free, and everybody else I'll set up in Tulsa to serve Satan, because you gonna lie, man. Even though Satan doesn't care for lies, but he know he can capture your soul because you're gonna lie. And by me being who I am, not willing to take that chance on lying and going to hell, bitch, I'll tell the truth. Just everybody talking about how the world going to shit and all this. Well, let me go ahead and say what I got to say, because I'm not fit to sit in hell behind a fucking city that ain't done shit for me but lie. So let me go ahead and say what I got to say and be done with it. And Tulsa, Oklahoma wants to lie to Justin Timberlake's family, saying I'm stupid and I'm dead and all this other shit. And it's just like, well, fuck you. Excuse me. You set me up, so I set you up. The only thing is, I'm setting Tulsa up to serve Satan. So it's just like, I mean, you tried to set me up to look like I'm just out here making all kind of baby mamas. You tried to set me up to look like a lunatic. Then you tried to set me up to be crazy and put in mental homes. And then you want to be mad at me because now everybody understands why the hell I've been so irritated the last 11 or 12 years. So now everybody knows. Don't get mad at me. Be mad at your damn self. You shouldn't have been trying to pull all these stupid ass stunts behind my back, and none of this would be going on. It's like if I ain't out here beating the shit out of white girls in Tulsa and getting them pregnant and raping them and doing all of this shit, then why the fuck are you gonna lie on me? But you know, it's cool. I'm gonna make sure Tulsa suffer. Like, if I ain't out here abusing white girls and making them feel like shit, yet white people in Tulsa won't allow me, okay, well, I'll make you regret those lies. And every other white individual outside of Tulsa, Oklahoma is going to laugh at Tulsa. Like, you tried to make me look like something I wasn't. and then want to get mad because I don't want to marry a white girl in Tulsa. Absolutely fucking not. Bye. Like, how the fuck you gonna sit there and tell people I got all these girls pregnant and all of this bullshit? Then when I come out as a virgin in 2019, you mad because I don't want to marry a white girl in Oklahoma? Bitch, bye. I'm over. So, since I can't trust white individuals in Tulsa, just as well as I can't trust black individuals in Tulsa, then I'll blood sacrifice you to Freemasons and be done with it. I mean, you're gonna lie anyway. So, if I know you're going to lie, and I know this, then I don't mind telling the truth. Bitch, like, I done been through too much. Suffered a heart attack, death, twice before I was even fucking 50, bitch. Like, excuse me. Like, I experienced death before I was even 1 year old. Like, bitch, I didn't even get to have a childhood. Bitch, I had something else going on. Bitch, my childhood was not what it was supposed to be. And bitch, I had my first sign of a heart attack at 19. And then had my first actual heart attack. No. Yeah. And then had my first heart attack at 22. And experienced death. Like, bitch, I done been through too much to sit in Tulsa and act like everything's just jiffy motherfucking cornbread, baby. Absolutely not. So, I can't make any money here besides being a weak-ass, dumb-ass drug dealer. And, bitch, that ain't a job opportunity for me. So, I don't understand how people gonna get mad about what the fuck I said. At least I ain't selling drugs and killing your family members. At least I ain't beating on your women and snatching their money. But, you know, since I'm not doing all of that, then I don't blood sacrifice the fuck out of Tulsa. And whatever happens to Tulsa happens. I mean, like, you gonna pick on me because I ain't beating the shit out of some random girl? But then you got men out here beating the shit out of women, shooting the shit out of women, and you don't do shit but lock them up? Absolutely not, bitch, go away. Like, I'm willing to sacrifice Tulsa so I can get me a new expedition. Yeah, baby. You know, I needs me one of them new expeditions, baby. I need me a full loaded max. Absolutely. I already got a name picked out for it and everything. I needs me a new expedition. I'm hoping the one I got now to last us long enough to where I can pay it off and then get it fixed, because I can use the expedition I got now for like personal trips, like, you know, grocery store, Home Depot, you know, stuff like that, and then use my new expedition for when I'm going out on night out of town, you know, my luxury, baby, you know. And absolutely, bitch, people be like, oh, you rocking Ford? Absolutely, bitch. I love Ford just as much as you broke bitches love Range Rovers. Shut up. But yeah, like once I get this court shit paid off, I'm done. So, like, I'm over it. I don't care what anybody got to say in Tulsa. You gonna lie anyway, cause I don't. By me speaking up, then called everybody out because you lied to the police. I'm not giving the rat's ass, and don't care. Cause like, let's be honest, bitch. Had I known about all of this before then, but you know I could have became a police officer just to be petty, right? And every last person that lied on me, you know, I could have sniped you, right? Like I could have made Tulsa Police Department look like the fucking military Air Force, and then act like nothing happened. Like legit, bro. Like I could have. I could have really done some damage working for the police department. But once that police officer said I would have to cut my hair, I'm good. So the only thing that kept me from being on the police department was me not wanting to cut my hair. Like I'm a nice person. Don't get it twisted. Piss me off and I'll be the ugliest motherfucker you ever come across. And then I'm tired of black people in Tulsa talking about, oh, you sound white. You too white for me. It's like, bitch, go away. Don't nobody want you anyway. Just because I told the world I'm a virgin don't mean I'm available, bitch. Like, just because I told the world I'm a virgin, bitch, don't make me available. So, me not being able to have the money to get my dental work done like I planned on, and not being able to get out of here to get my dental work done. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm over it. Like, I'm legit, like, went from living a normal life, what I thought was normal, which was a lie, to being a Freemason. And it's just like, bro, I see why Freemasons that are really higher up don't have patience with people, because you get all of these dummies who want to proclaim to be a Freemason just to get on the inside and then get on the internet telling people what they done seen or what they assume they seen, and then it's just like, you did all of that just to go run your mouth about some shit, just to get some money. Alright. So, unlike these dummies today, when you signed that contract stating you wouldn't repeat what you saw in that Masonic lounge, in that temple, just so you can get some money. And then you run your mouth about what you seen and you come up missing, your family can't cry. Don't go being nosy dipping in shit you ain't got no business dipping in. Me, on the other hand, motherfuckers is mad because I'm actual Freemason and just figuring the shit out. Now, had I known that I was a Freemason and was accepted by Freemasons years ago, I wouldn't have been hanging out with so many people. it's like when motherfuckers know you're a Freemason, they gonna lie on you, try to use you for money, spread rumors about you, make up shit. It's just like, I ain't got time for it. And Tulsa, Oklahoma did all of that. And so, like, bitch, I'd have been homeless since 2005. While people steal my goddamn Social Security number, and like, bitch, I'm over it. So everybody that stole my goddamn identity wanna lie to the police, saying I'm crazy because you done stole a Freemason's identity and been stealing it since 2005. They want to get mad at me because I didn't tell you I was a Freemason when I'm not fucking you and I'm married to you. They ain't got the nerve to call me irresponsible. It's like, bitch, how you gonna steal somebody's identity knowing you stealing it and not expect to get exposed at some point in time? So, since Tulsa allowed people to steal my goddamn identity and do whatever while I sit in Tulsa, Oklahoma, suffering, homeless, and trying to get the fuck up out of here, then you want to make up shit, then fuck it. This would be the last time motherfuckers in Tulsa, Oklahoma lie on me. Then want to lie to other counties. Like, let's just be honest. And we're going to go to the adult section. You know how many white males that work on the Tulsa Police Department that I could have banged and told them the truth and turned every last one of them against Tulsa? But all I had to do was use this good old sex of mine that I ain't giving out to everybody and their grandma. All I had to do was rub some baby oil on the cheeks and had them moaning and groaning, bitch. And Tulsa wouldn't be so peaceful. But you know, I'm the type of person, I just can't have sex with that many white males because y'all emotions. I ain't dealing with it. I love you, but I don't know. Like, white males, once they have sex, the emotions is different from when it was before sex. But you know, so since white males in Tulsa tried to give me HIV, and then white girls lied saying I got you pregnant, and then lied saying I gave you STD. It's just like, fuck this. I know black people in Tulsa gonna lie on me because you don't know much about me. But for white people to lie on me, and Freemasons told you about me, bitch, I ain't dealing with that. Absolutely fucking not. And I don't need Prince William and Prince Harry thinking I'm fucking crazy or dead because Tulsa, Oklahoma wants to lie to all the other counties, and then all the other counties are stupid enough to believe your ass because, oh, if it's a white person, he's telling me the truth. Okay. And y'all wonder why Satan is roaming Oklahoma like crazy and free. Let's just call it for what it is. Because it's like, bitch, you think I want to create a sin to be serving in hell and be traumatized when I've already been traumatized on earth? Absolutely fucking not. Like, you think I want to be traumatized in hell after being traumatized on earth? No. But I've Been on here for almost 2 hours. Now everybody knows why I went from playing slots to talking about the Illuminati. It's just not the same way as all the other YouTube channels, because all the other YouTube channels that talk about the Illuminati not born on the bloodline. Me, on the other hand, was born on that bloodline. And everybody want to assume that I'm black just because I'm melanated. And I'm not. So, people like to judge these days off of skin tone. It's just, man, I'm over it. But I'm going to get off here because I know this live is going to take forever to load up because I went way past an hour. Peace.